Exclusive. Father of late Downway College student alleged he was beaten, fed chemical. Hello, my wonderful people. You see that young boy smiling, getting ready to travel because he's holding his box or whatever, and with the family ready to go on a journey, has been murdered. Guess how old he is? He's just 12 years of age. Parents, please ask your children questions. Know what is going on. Please, please, please. Do not forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. He was beaten to death because he refused to join a cult at 12. He's not yet a teenager. This is still very much a child. At 12. Let's get all the details. Exclusive. Father of dead Danway College student alleged he was beaten, fed chemical. In terms infrequently betraying days of repressed emotion and panic, Sylvanus, the father of 10, murdered the death of his 12 years old son, who was a middle class family last born. The last boy, named after his father and fondly called Junior, passed away while nursing multiple internal injury alleged to have been sustained after he was bullied by fellow students. In hospital footage that his family shared with a cable lifestyle, and on Clue Sylvanus Jr. was seen writhing in pain. His teeth were stained with dark blood. His legs were swollen and his belly bloated. At the boy's side was his mother, cursing under her breath and decrying the handwork of those who hit my son like this. After days of struggling to save Junior's life, the pupil of Dowen College, Lagos, was later lie stone dead before his father. The details surrounding the case would remain shady in uncertainty for 24 hours. Perry, his nephew, took to Twitter to share his account of what transpired to how the deceased was attacked, vehemently declining to join what he termed a secondary school court group demanded by older boys at the institution located in Lekki. In a follow-up statement, Downway College has debunked the claim and gave its own account of the event that claimed Junior's life. It said one of the school's hostel officials has informed the management on November the 12th that Junior was injured while playing football with his colleagues. The school also disclosed that he was given first aid by a resident nurse and returned to his hostel after he expressed relief. It was June. It said Junior started complaining of pain in his hip the next day. Danway College said the student was attended to a second time by the doctor at the school sick bay. It added that the doctor later called Junior's mom to inform her of the situation and thereafter recommended that he should be picked up. It claimed that after an initial delay, the student's mother sent a guardian who took him for an x-ray. It denied that the boy was beaten and debunked the allegation that they exit a crucial injury themselves as a cult. Preliminary investigation showed that there was no fighting, bullying, or any form of attack on the boy. He made no such report, neither his sister, who is also a student, nor the other students in the preferred house, parents, medical staff, or any of the management staff. The school has two regular nurses and a qualified medical doctor that promptly attend to students. We will not tolerate any act of cultism, which is why there is nothing like that, the school has said. The cable lifestyle visited Danway College at midday seeking an audience with Adebisi, the elite school's principal, who was said to be in an emergency board meeting over the issue at the reception. Parents could be seen peeking in and out to check their words. An official engaged in these reporters in a harsh verbal exchange of words on suspicion of making secret footage as the staff member of the school charged one of the students to have said to have bullied his colleague. Officers of the Education Quality Assurance Office in Lagos emerged from the premises but declined an interview. 5 boys were alleged to have been involved in the bullying, 3 of whose names were mentioned online. In an output, Junior's father said, "My son suffered. His birthday is next tomorrow, December the 4th. I will celebrate it. I will have a cake bake. I will cut it on his behalf." The boys have mentioned were also reported to the school last term that they bullied Junior and collected all his foodstuffs, clothes. "I have 2 daughters, one of whom earlier graduated. I had to remove the second after this incident." They asked this boy to describe the sisters' privates, and this got to us. The family said Dowen had temporarily suspended the boys involved after the family's eldest son took to it. He said Junior was also switched to a new hostel where the bullies and intimidators persist into the new term. They put fear in him so much so that when they ask him, he might keep to himself and say, "They will kill me." That's why we don't know what to do. I considered removing him since his sisters were still in the school. The new incident came up to my knowledge on November the 21st after the school called my wife to notify us that our son was in school clinic injured. My second son, who was to make a London trip, came to see us in Warri, he said. The next day, we sent a family friend to pick up our son, since he was to be taken to the hospital. When he got there, he panicked, pointing out that he doubted this is football injury, as the school claimed. He said the boy couldn't stand because his waist was bent and swollen along with one side of his belly. His mouth was black. I asked, "Is this really a football incident?" He was taken to my house in Lagos but couldn't sleep at night. I asked my eldest to fly to Lagos to November 24th, why I took a trip to Asaba, from where I also made for Lagos. On getting there, he screamed, "This is beyond football injury. Come to Lagos now," he told me over the phone on panic. He said the family flew to Warri, where blood tests and X-ray were conducted. They said Junior also underwent typhoid malaria treatment, but his mouth were peeling in excess of malaria drugs as side effects. They said the disease only managed to sleep 1 hour and woke up screaming in pain. The father added it was November 24th when he was away for a government function. Junior opened up, said before his death, revealed he neither played football nor tripped or as claimed. He also alleged that the disease stated the 5 boys and banged into his room, took off the light and beat him in the presence of other students. Junior said, "Mommy, I didn't play football. I don't fall. I didn't fall. I didn't jump off the hostel bed. They kicked me, matched my waist. Other students ran off. They threatened to kill them if they speak a word to the staff. They warned Junior to say he sustained injury while playing football. They threatened him if he asked the roommates. They all lied. They mashed his ribs and waist, all the pain for a 12 years old." My dear, this is really terrible. Now, autopsy report is accused students withdraw from school. So, 5 students, parents, please talk to your children. Please talk to your children. Know what is going on. Please talk to your children. Please and please again, talk to your children. Know what is happening. No.